Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to make a little fold-up journal or folio insert. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up and check out my other ones. Now this is just a piece of kind of a lighter weight cardstock, and it is 12 inches long by let me see, about 4 5/8 wide. So you can make this, however wide you want it. And then I'm going to just fold this in the center. You can score it if you want. I inked the inside, I think. Yes, I did. I inked. Make sure I have it pretty even. And we'll just kind of go over it with my bone folder. Now, before I forget what I'm doing here, I want to round my corners. Just the bottom corners. I just think it makes it look finished. So today I won't forget to do that. Then I can just kind of go over them corners with my ink on the inside and out. It doesn't really show up on the outside. Then I think I'll fold this back, and I think it broke a little bit on the outside. Some of this cardstock, this is some that I got when Pac-Tans went out of business. And some of this cardstock breaks when you fold it. But you can just kind of ink over it, and it kind of hides it. I think my blue ink is drying out a little bit. Because it's not as bright as what it used to be. I'll just go over the outside with the little pad, just so it shows up a little bit. How's everyone doing today? And what kind of fun and fancy stuff are we working on? I thought it was time to just do a few little easy projects. So I think that looks good. Now, on the outside, we're just going to go ahead and decorate that while we're right here. And I have, what do I have? Not that. That's not what I have. I have this. So I have a little flower. I already went ahead and kind of inked a little bit. And then I have Enjoy Every Moment. And this is just a cut off. We're going to make an envelope out of this. This is just a cut off from that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. I thought about doing some lace or something. Maybe I'll change my mind and do the lace at the bottom. Okay, glue, let's go. This project, I don't like it when that phone talks to me. I have my old phone sitting next to me. If I have to take pictures to remind me where stuff goes, it works well, but I don't like it when the phone talks to me. I don't know what I was saying. Must not have been important. So we have that. Let me grab some lace and see if I want a little lace on the bottom of this. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Might look better. And it just won't be plain. Oh, I know what I started to say. I just kind of revisited an old video that I did of this type of little flip up thing. So I thought, and that one was a Christmas one, I think. So I thought that I could just go ahead and make another one. And after you see the decorations in that, I think it would go cute in a journal for a young girl. I just think it's cute. Because it has girly stuff. So we'll just do that. Kind of got my glue a little higher than what it should have been. But with my Fabri-Tac, I can wipe it off. There. Now I'll just trim it. Okay, so that's trimmed off. Now I can put my flower over it. Put this up here at the top. And I know where that's supposed to go. So I think once in a while it's nice to kind of revisit projects from the past, because I know when I first started doing my videos, because it's different when you're filming a video than it is when you're just sitting by yourself. Not really thinking about what somebody might think about what you're making or how you made it. It's different. And some things, you can take from previous projects and you can change it a little bit. You can make it a little bit better. So we'll have to see what else I come up with. Now this is going to be an envelope on the inside, and this was just cut from a 8 1/4 inch square, and then I just put it on my cutter and trimmed from corner to corner. So then I just, you have to kind of figure out where you want to fold these at. I don't know, I messed around with it a little bit. From the top of my point to where this score line is, or where the fold is, I went down like 2 3/4 and made a mark on both sides. 2 3/4. I made a mark, and then I just put a straight edge on it from the bottom up, and I folded my flaps over. And all you have to do is add a little glue on the bottom. This is not going to be an envelope that you can close, it's just going to be a pocket. But they make nice pockets. And I've done these before in videos. And then if you ink, you'll want to ink around the outside and everything, you know, before you glue all of this shut. Then you can ink all of these edges. Now, I went ahead and inked the back, but it's going to be glued down. So, we'll do the back last. So let's see, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I think I almost glued it shut. Okay, so this is how we open it. So our pocket is going to go down here, and if you don't want the white, oh, I want around this corner. If you don't want the white inside, you can, if you had double-sided paper, that would be good, but this is not double-sided paper. Or you can add other paper to it so you don't see the white. But I think with the colors that I used, the white looks just fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue all of this down. Let me use this one. See if I can get my glue to run down. I have gluey fingers. And I just kind of put 2 different paper pads together and figured out what I thought looked good together, and that's what I chose to use. Okay. So just kind of center that. And on here, we're going to decorate this up. And I thought, we have a fancy typewriter with flowers on it. And we have this little mail bag. And I thought these were just cute. So let's see. Go ahead and glue these down. And I was just lucky enough to match the colors of the decorations to the fold up, and this. Isn't that cute? I like that. And then she has a bag full of mail. Like, what girl doesn't like to get mail? And we're just going to glue this down in here. Just kind of center it a little as much as possible. Okay, then I have this little paper pad, and I did the top one I'm going to have decorated, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sheets, 10 count in the back that you can write on. And I'm going to put this little coffee pot or teapot, whatever you might want to call it, on there. And this says treat yourself. And all I did was cut my papers and I glued them together at the top. No, I didn't on this one. I stapled them. Sorry, I stapled them. Then I just took a piece of this paper here and wrapped around it to seal the top. And while that's cockeyed, so you can take out the paper pad, make little notes. So treat yourself. Wow, that's really cockeyed. Oh well. And then in the papers in here, I just kind of tore some different levels of papers just to make it look fancy. And then I just inked them. And then this will go down in the little pocket. So I thought that was cute. Then up here, I'm going to do a belly band. And this just matches the outside. I have to make for sure. I might have to trim a little off of the top. This matches the outside. So I'm going to put my glue down here just a little because I think I have to trim the top. And glue this. And I want to set it just up above that that inked fold. Yeah, I have to trim that off just a little bit. And then we're going to have a stack of cups with some flowers in it. Have on a fancy little saucer. The saucer and this cup match, and then we have other cups stacked inside. Oh, I didn't want to run that clear out to the edge because then I won't be able to use my belly band. We'll just leave them up away from there for a minute. Should have put that up a little higher. Maybe I can find something to put up above there. Well, that's dry, and we'll go ahead and do the back. I just thought we would add a little cup. This is a cup of tea and a flower. I think that's up high enough. And then this, you can just paper clip it in or put it in a pocket. You could give this to someone as a gift, just to make it fancy, like instead of a card. And in the envelope, you could put a gift card or some money or something like that. And, you know, you could write whatever the occasion is in there and stick that in the envelope also. Well, we'll do this and then I'll see if I can find something to go up there. So I made a couple of tags for the belly band, and I just used a piece of this paper, and I thought the little motor scooter was just cool. And the way this sets, and this line here, it's almost like it's down here on the road or something. I just use my imagination when I see certain things. And these were just free printables. You just have to search for them. So I thought that was just cute. And you can write on the back of it. And on this one, we're going to have this card going this way, or this tag. And we're going to have another cup of, I don't know if that's tea or cocoa. We're going to have that there. This little bag with the key and the heart. And we're going to have a bigger key and heart up here. And then we're going to be our tags to go under the belly band. So plenty of room for writing in this little fold-up jobby. I'm just going to have this angled a little bit. Has little hearts on it, a little bow, and a little flower. And then I'll just have this angled a little bit. Now these can go in our belly band. So just slide these right under there. And slide this one under there. So we have a long one and then we have a shorter, wider one. But I think they look good together. Now let me see if I can find something to go at the top since I moved that down so far. Okay, so since we have this little motor scooter, this is what I come up with. I think it's fitting. Life is a beautiful ride. I think that's good. So that's what we're going to put on there. And that is our little fold up. Fold up, I don't know what. So let's look. We'll just look. Okay, so we have our lace and our flower. Enjoy the moment. Fold it up. We have a couple of tags in here we can take out and journal on them. And down here we have a little notepad that we can write on. So we'll just call it a fold up journal or journal or folio insert. And then on the back we have a little cup of tea or cocoa and a flower. So that's our video for today. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and if you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up and check out my other ones and come back to see me for my next video. And everyone have a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye for now.